May I request all the guests to kindly settle down as we would like to now start the session. We are truly honored to have our chief guest with us, Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Honorable Minister of Coal and Mines, Government of India. May I request sir to kindly join us on the stage. Please welcome him with a round of applause. I'll now invite Mr. Jindal to also join us and Mr. Agarwal. We are truly honored to have Honorable Minister with us. As you know, under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Modi, India is aiming to be a developed nation when we hit 2047. And all the policies, all the measures are being taken. And the national leadership is moving very firmly ahead, facing all the headwinds, all the challenges. But it's really heartening to see how government is supporting the industry to become competitive, to stand on its own feet firmly among all these challenges which we face. So with this context, it really is pleasing to have Honorable Minister with us, who is leading two important ministries which basically fuel India's growth. With this, may I invite Mr. Abhyuday Jindal for his opening address.
Thank you, Dr. Singh, and a good evening to everyone. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome you all here today. On behalf of the Indian Chamber of Commerce, I extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to ICC's annual plenary session. I'm especially privileged to welcome our chief guest, the Honorable Union Minister of Coal and Mines, Shri G. Kishan Reddy ji, to this session. Steel, coal, and mines are interdependent sectors and are considered the foundation of any industrial growth. They play a pivotal role for thriving of various critical industries, including manufacturing, infrastructure development, and energy production. These sectors are undergoing a historic shift and a strategic transformation towards building a robust, self-reliant, and future-ready economy that is essential for a developed India by 2047. Today's session will serve as a platform to enable key conversations on how vital these sectors are, accelerating India's journey towards becoming a global leader by 2047. The presence of Shri Reddy ji today reflects the vital role these sectors are playing in India's growth story. Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Honorable Minister and our chief guest today, has a remarkable journey in the arena of public service. A dedicated parliamentarian from Secunderabad, he has risen through the ranks with an unwavering commitment to public service. Shri Reddy had earlier held the ministerial portfolios of Union Minister of State, Ministry of Home Affairs, and Union Cabinet Minister, Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism, and Ministry of Development of Northern Eastern Region. During his tenure, he has accomplished many important milestones under the respective ministries. Under his leadership, the Ministry of Coal and Mines has emerged as a cornerstone of India's economic and sustainable development. The launch of National Critical Minerals Mission under his guidance is a strategic leap, ensuring India's self-reliance in minerals, which is vital for green technologies like electric vehicles and renewable energy systems. During Honorable Minister's tenure, there has been a landmark achievement of producing over 1 billion tons of coal for the first time in the last fiscal year. This is a milestone that speaks directly to our nation's industrial strength and a commitment to energy self-reliance. Today at this session, we have the immense privilege to hearing from him, not only how this crucial sector of steel, coal, and mines, but also a driving force behind our nation's progress. Sir, we look forward to hearing your vision for India as the country embarks on its journey to its rightful place in the world by 2047, and I believe even earlier than 2047. Once again, a very warm welcome, sir, and thank you. Jai Hind.
Mr. Jindal, thank you. As you all know, India is moving ahead firmly, and there are leaders like Mr. Reddy who contributes to the journey and to the growth. Sir, may we have the honor of requesting you to please address us and share your vision for India 2047. Let's welcome Minister with a round of applause.
Good evening, one and all. Indian Chamber of Commerce, outgoing President, Sri Abhyudesh Jindalji, upcoming President, Sri Bijmoin Agarwalji, and Indian Chamber of Commerce Director General, Sri Rajiv Singhji, friends from industry and other guests. Friends, it is an immense honor to be here today at the plenary session of the Indian Chamber of Commerce. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Indian Chamber of Commerce for your unwavering commitment to the nation building, and also especially I congratulate Brijmohanji. Is a today onwards is going to be taking charge, and also contributions of outgoing President Abhyudesh. The Indian Chamber of Commerce is a more than an institution. It has been a loyal companion to India. Everybody knows since independence. It was the first organized voice of Indian industry, standing up against the British economic control. Leaders like Neta Subhash Chandra Bose addressed the chamber, making it a part of our freedom struggle. It's a legacy, is a one of our courage, self-reliance, and progress, a spirit that still guides Indian industry today. It is only natural that ICC will be a key partner in India's journey to become a developed nation, Vikasit Bharat, and completing 100 years of independence in 1947. Dear friends, in the last 11 years, India's growth has shown that with a bold vision, decisive leadership, transparency, and people's participation, with the right policies, a nation can achieve in one decade what it could not in previous 79 years. In the span of a decade, we moved up from the 10th largest economy in the world to fourth largest economy in the world today. With the hard work of 140 crore people of India, very soon India will be world third largest economy. The rapid growth has been possible because of the unprecedented visionary and the bold reforms by Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. Pick up any business newspaper today and you will see global headlines echoing one message: confidence in India. From industry leaders to the World Bank and global investors, everyone the confident that despite of global economy slowdown, India will stay and a strong, stable growth and prosperity and a confidence in the global community. Some are calling India a balancing force in the uncertain global economy of today. One of the key reasons behind India's remarkable progress and being our renewed confidence in ourselves, the spirit of Atmanirbharata. The spirit is transforming challenges into opportunities and self-belief into national strength. Friends, commerce and industry as the backbone of India's transformation towards Vikasit Bharat and Atmanirbhar Bharat. The success of Make in India, Digital India, Startup India, schemes like Priyam Gati Shakti, PLI schemes, the whole of government approach have brought us a very close to our collective mission of becoming Atmanirbharta economy. I am proud to say Government of India policy, interventions, infrastructure developments, and trade expansion efforts are driving India's industrial revolutions. Today we are meeting at a very important point. Every sector in the economy has been given a booster dose of the recent latest GST reforms. These next generation GST reforms are expected to infuse rupees 2 lakh crore into the economy. They will act as a catalyst of Atmanirbhar Bharat by stimulating demand, strengthening domestic manufacturing, enhancing competitiveness, and making Indian exports even more globally effective and attractive. Make in India has led to a massive surge in domestic manufacturing, supported by liberal FDI policies. The manufacturing sector has grown by 81% when we compared 2014. The FDI in the last 10 years is a 69% more than the FDI received between 2014 to before 2004. This shows that India, being seen as a top manufacturing investment destination, this Swadeshi conference is pushing exports. According to World Bank data, the world's export is growing 2.5%, where India's export is going 7.1%. Merchandise export have grown from $314 billion in 2014 to $437 billion in 2024. It means there's a 40% increase. Last 10 years, we achieved. Service exports have expanded from 152 billion in 2014 to today $340 billion. That means 124% increase in last 10 years. Mobile phone exports have increased 127 times over last 10 years. As a PM Modi stated yesterday, India's Swadeshi 4G stake to also ready to export, and India is now second largest telecom market and the second largest 5G market in the world. India is ranked third globally in drug and pharmaceutical production by value. Pharmaceutical exports almost from $15 billion in 2014 to $28 billion in 2024. In the last 10 years, production of electronic goods increased 6 times and export of electronic goods increased 8 times. Similarly, engineering goods exported grow 109.32 billion in financial year 2024, and agriculture exports from India increased from $23 billion in 2014, now $48 billion, 112% increased. This year, India surpassed China to emerge as the world top rice producer, over 149 million tons. India's production is estimated higher than China's 144 million tons this year. Milk production raised by 63%, 239 million tons in 2023-24. India continues to be largest milk producer in the world. Well, we had countries such as United States, Pakistan, China, and Brazil. India is the world's largest producer and consumer of pulses. 2015-16, India purchased 16 million tons of pulses and had to import 6 million tons. By 2023, due to government efforts, production increased nearby 60%, 60 million tons to 26 million tons. Productivity went up to 38%. Import dependency dropped from 29% to just 10% this year. India surpassed Sri Lanka to become the world's second largest exporter of tea in 2024. Under the electronics components manufacturing scheme, proposals worth of 1 trillion have been received, and almost 60% are from MSME. I am sharing these numbers as this shows the rapid progress India has made in different sectors in a span of 11 years in the manufacturing, in the other sector also. India is rapidly moving to a point where we will achieve 25% of GDP from manufacturing alone by 2030. I must add that the success extremely resilient in the fact that it is driven by substantial policy reforms and commitment of our stakeholders in India, structural changes and long-term planning. And I believe my ministry, coal and mine sector, stands as one of the most interesting example of the reform-led resilient growth. Back in 2013, the coal and mining sector was considered black hole of corruption. It was defined by the corruption, scams, and inefficiency. Under the Prime Minister of Sri Narendra Modi ji leadership, MMDR Act reforms and transparent action-based policies have made in mining sector as a dynamic and competitive. As a result, today we have crossed the historic milestone of 1 billion tons of coal production. Fall coal imports from 26% in 2015 to 2019. In 2020-24, last year, we saved 60,685 crore in 2025. States have received revenue more than 6 lakh crores from mining sector to the different states, mining states, since 2015. 6 lakh crores. Private sector has become an active partner in coal and mine sector. Similarly, the National Critical Mineral Mission will ensure India's resilience in technologies of tomorrow's a clean energy. It will ensure Atmanirbharta in EV batteries, solar panels, semiconductors, and defense applications. The cabinet has recently approved a 1,500 crore recycling incentive scheme to encourage greater private sector participation in recycling e-waste in first phase. The coal and mining sector today stands proof that the reforms leads to resilience and leads to a stronger and self-reliant India. Friends, as we move towards the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision and mantra, the same mantra of reforms to perform to transform will guide our journey towards forward. The private sector's innovation, agility, and global networks, when combined with the government's reforms, infrastructure push, and policy stability, will further accelerate India's growth story. As the Honorable Prime Minister often says, Subka Prayas is the key achieving for Vikasit Bharat, developed country. With bold reforms in all the sectors, collective responsibility, visionary leadership, easy doing business, and the unstoppable spirit of 140 crore Indians, the foundation of developed India has been laid. Together, we must ensure that whenever the world looks for innovation, whenever the world looks for resilience and hope, it turns to India's for answers. Friends, I have confidence for India's future, our stakeholders for India's development. Definitely, we will achieve all our targets. We have infrastructure activity. We are moving forward. We take roadways. We take railways. We take airways. We take waterways. Rapidly, we are moving forward in infrastructure activity. Definitely, our future is very high. We should reach our targets with the help of our industry, our stakeholders, our engineers, our investors. We should become one of the best destination for reforms, one of the best destination from investments, one of the best destination from manufacturing activity. We should increase our exports. We should decrease our imports. We should also encourage Swadeshi. That means our industry should, every sector, they should produce quality products for competitiveness. We should decrease imports and we should encourage and increase exports. That is our mantra. In this sector, we will encourage, we will reform continuously. Every meeting, every time our Prime Minister says reforms, reforms, reforms. Definitely, even industry sector, I also request ICC, regularly we should interact and give proper suggestions from reforms, proper suggestions from encouraging manufacturing in different sector. Also, we should also see every product should go all over the world, everywhere, that Make in India product should be there. That is our agenda. And once again, I thanks the ICC office bearers, leaders, those who are doing with committed and dedicated works for the industry sector, and also proper coordination they are doing, different state governments and government with stakeholders. That should also continue to between licensing activity, proper understanding, proper issue solving. And I think this is be one of the our aim. And also I'm requesting Government of India, every time we have opened doors to the reforms, suggestions. That's why I once again thanks to the contributions of ICC for inviting me in this event. Thanks once again. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Honorable Chief Guest, thank you for updating us about the kind of reforms, achievements, progress India has made. We had a very detailed elaboration on what we have achieved and the journey which India has taken since 2014, I think is truly remarkable. The kind of achievements and the range, right from energy sector to transportation to infrastructure, uh, food, agriculture, mi- minerals, metals. I mean, you name any sector, and I think you see the impact of reforms, government decisive action, and of course, we are all grateful to the leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister. But of course, at the sectoral level, leaders like you also make a huge difference. We are really thankful to you. Honorable Minister, we would also like to take uh, opportunity to, since you are here with us, for everybody and for you to witness the changeover of incoming and outgoing president. So I think first I'll request Honorable Minister if you could do the honors for Mr. Jindal, a small token, and Mr. Agarwal to also join him, and the album of his tremendous year. Let's give him a huge round of applause. Mr. Jindal, I request you to kindly present the plaque to the incoming president. And Honorable Minister, we request you to bless both of them, because it's basically ICC's leadership which makes all the difference. And while I thank Mr. Jindal for his tremendous year, for the leadership, commitment, time, and may I mention that today he is having high fever, unwell. He had viral, but in spite of that, he has taken strong medicine and he is here with us just to ensure that uh, he keeps his words, commitment, and that is something which really differentiates him as a leader. I'll also acknowledge Shrishti. Uh, Madam, if you could please rise, and let's also give a round of applause to her, because I think behind every successful president, there is Madam President. And we are equally thankful to you for your support and for being with us for last 1 year, and also in a way sparing him to serve the industry, serve the country in the larger interest. Thank you. And I'll now request Mr. Agarwal for the vote of thanks, and then we can have a group photograph. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a privilege to be able to deliver the closing vote of thanks at the end of this very engaging and enriching session. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our eminent guest, Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Honorable Minister of Coal and Minister of Mines, Government of India, for being present here, enlightening us with such a valuable insight. Sir, Shri Reddy embodies the spirit of services and progress that define India's journey towards 2047. Hailing from Sikandrabad, his, his public service from the dedicated grassroots leadership to a dynamic union ministers and reflecting a unwavering commitment to the nation building. Sir, thank you so much for coming today. Today, his profound insight on coal and mining sector underscored the vital role the sector continues to play in the powering sector economic growth while highlighting the ministry commitment of great innovations, sustainability, and responsible resource management. They reaffirm the government proactive initiative aimed at the integration clean energy practices, enhancing transparency, and promoting ease of doing business at this crucial sector. As we all know that coal and mining is a spine of for the development economy. Today, it serves the bigger development on the energy sector and all the development activity. What happens in the country for any developing nation cannot happen without mining or without coal. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sri Reddy for his indispensable role in shaping the future of Indian energy and mineral and mining sector. His insight will no doubt illuminate the path forward, underscoring how the synergy between the government policies and business innovation can drive India emerge as a global leader in responsible resource management. Today, the discussion on new opportunities, government initiatives, sustainability, and development plans, and promises to inspire actionable strategy that was contribute significantly to India 2047 goals. As we all collectively work towards the goal of Vikshit Bharat by 2047, the guidance and commitment shown by Sri Reddy is invaluable. His leadership served as a beacon guiding the sector towards playing a vital role creating sustainable and global competitive economy. Thank you, sir. Thank you again. Jai Hind.
Thank you. I now request Mr. Jindal to kindly present a token to our chief guest as a mark of our respect and appreciation for his kind presence. And if you can also take a group photograph. Honorable Minister has to leave, so we will end this session here. We will start our next session in another 5 to 7 minutes. So kindly stay in the hall and we'll be starting soon. Thank you so much. Hello, how are you? Start now. Bhushan ji, he's there. So we plan to start our next session soon. Next session is equally engaging and exciting. Mr. Sanjeev Mehta, who is a renowned name, is already with us. And may I request everybody to please settle down so that we can start the session.